Gonna be starting here soon. Just making sure everything's all set up, which it is now. Anything else? No. Alright. So this stream's gonna be American Truck Sim Madness. Starting off with this long haul from Santa Maria, California to Tacoma, Washington. Total 19 hours 35 minutes, 1,018 miles. Got a long way to go. Gonna be 17,500 pounds, and that's just 2 forklifts by themselves. Fragile cargo, standard delivery, high value cargo, as you can see. Almost 3/4, almost 3, yeah. Just over $730,000. They're expecting it to be there between 12:10 and 6:50 in the afternoon on Thursday. Today's Tuesday at 3:23, and let's get the show on the road. Let's just straighten it up. So, as of right now, it says we'll be there about 11 in the morning on Wednesday. But we, of course, will have to rest, refuel, all of that good shit. Clear. And we're on our way. Got over 1,000-mile drive through the state of Oregon. As you can see, there's 2 forklifts. Let me turn on my lights, which I normally do when having vehicles, when I'm delivering vehicles or have explosive cargo. Gonna make this left turn up here. Gonna make sure not to hit anyone. Thank you, Chief. And we're on our way. Set my cruise control for 55, which is the speed limit, because I'm not too crazy about speeding. I do speed quite a bit, but not when you have fragile stuff like this. You try not to speed. Because you gotta get there in one piece. Gotta love it. Santa Cruz, exit now. Like, what if I don't want to exit now? Can I exit somewhere else? Crazy morning. Live stream. Don't you turn out in front of me, trucks, or you will die. My guy's already getting tired. Nice. Can't even see any place to rest up there. Yeah. Unless I do this. And anywhere. Let me zoom out real quick. Yeah, right there. One second. Let me see if there's any other. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do, gonna go this way. So that way I can rest, refuel, then just head up 5. Just so that way I don't have to worry about falling asleep waiting to get to my rest stop. But yeah. I don't know how long this live stream will last. Maybe half an hour, could be an hour, depends. I haven't slept yet, so depends when I start actually getting really tired. Once I start getting really tired, I'm gonna call it. And probably live stream again tonight, but not American Truck Sim, something else. So that way it's not all American Truck Sim all the time. Gonna mix it up with American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim on Mondays. Possibly Wreckfest on Wednesdays. and on Fridays 5 a.m. if I can get my internet good enough that I don't crash and have everything get messed up on 5M. But so my streaming schedule will be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. About 8 in the morning to 8 at night. My bad. 8 at night till like 1 in the morning. And then most likely Tuesdays and Thursdays and the weekend will be videos that I have made. You know, like what I'm thinking of doing is making videos during the day on the nights I'm gonna be streaming, just so that way I have videos to put out for Tuesdays and Thursdays. And make it a lot easier. So that way I have videos I can probably make a video on Monday for Tuesday, make a video on Wednesday for Thursday, make a video or a couple videos on Friday for Saturday and Sunday, and so on and so forth. But every week I'm gonna ask for different games that people want to see me play, and that'll be on how would we say, my Discord. And if I did it right, there should be a link in the description to my Discord. And there's also a link to my PayPal, where if you want, you can donate money. All of the money that gets donated to me will go towards a couple things. Most importantly, better internet. Come on, bus, hurry the hell up. About to fall asleep over here behind the wheel. But yeah, if you want to donate, you can. You don't have to. Even $1 if you want it to, just for the hell of it. But all of the money that gets donated to me will either to be buy a game that I put on my wish list on Steam. Either that, better internet, like help pay for the internet to get better internet here, since my internet sucks right now, or some other stuff in general. Also, I'm right now I have a friend that's gonna be helping me make some merch. So we're like drawing it out, like designing it right now, and we're still deciding on what we're gonna be what kind of merch it'll be. It'll be like shirts, sweatshirts, like hoodies, probably phone cases, mugs, pillowcases, why not, blankets, posters, you name it, we'll probably do it. And it'll be on Teespring, and I'll have a link to my store in Teespring once we make all of the merchandise and it's available for sale. but it'll be a little while before then, because we still gotta work on the actual designs and what colors they'll be, because you don't want a black logo on a black shirt. Doesn't really show that great. So but yeah, be on the lookout for the link to my Teespring. Just gonna rest because my guy's freaking tired. And how I do this is literally whenever I can, because I don't like doing a full pull out, like backing, pulling in and then backing all the way out. We'll still be there. Says we'll be there by 9:30. Well, almost 9:50. How did I know that was gonna happen? Get some gas because we need it for the long haul. I'm sorry if you're coming this way. Oh, lucky for me, no one was coming till now. You're good to go that way. Gonna make this wide ass turn. And we're back on the road after a little rest and filling up some on gas. We're all good to go. Come on. There you go. Plus, I love making it when I'm on these like interstates, highways that I have cruise control on. Saves on gas. Don't have to worry about like keeping up with the brakes. Well, like holding the gas, speeding and all that. It's like set it and forget it. And all you have to really worry about is driving and keeping it in the lane. But yeah, so we'll be having merch coming soon, live streams coming soon. This is only my second live stream. The first one was a test. This one's just because I want to have some fun before I head to bed. And I saw this job was the longest job there, so I'm like, why not take it? That way I can talk to you guys about my new store that's gonna be coming shortly, my merch store. Also talking about donations. You don't have to donate, but if you want, you can. Most likely the donations will go towards helping me out, whether it's helping my grandfather pay for better internet or actually help pay for my tuition, because I am gonna be right now I'm looking at classes, online college courses for associate's degree in fire science to become a paid firefighter. I used to be a volunteer firefighter back in like 2016, well 2015, 2016. Graduated high school in 2014. Then I went back to school, back to the high school. I know. Mike, why are you going back to school if you already graduate? Well, there was a class, a special ed class, and what I did was there was some classes I didn't take. When I was in high school that I wanted to take, and there was one class that I wanted to take again because I loved it so much. So I went back for 2 more years to help out with the special ed kids and also do the classes that I didn't get to do in my whole 4 years of high school. So when I was doing that, I was a volunteer firefighter, and when I was high school, I got a late arrival and early dismissal. When I was in high school with the 2 extra years. The good part about late arrival was I was never on time for school. I had a bad habit of getting there late or waking up late and not even wanting to go to school. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go back to school, get late arrival. And I also got early dismissal. Come on, what's the freaking hold up here? But yeah, I went back. The cool part about the early dismissal was I literally got to leave after my 7th period class, which was my favorite class. Which was, I forget exactly what it was, but what we did in the class was we did something like we were helping out the kids in Africa. By getting shipping containers shipped to our school. And we made like schools, doctors' offices, housings out of them. And then we would keep we would line out where the door would be and all that and ship it overseas to Africa. Uganda, to be exact. And once the shipping containers got there, they would cut out the holes there, like cut out the doors, windows there, so that way nothing would go flying out, get lost into ocean and all that. And yeah, it was so fun. And for the 2 years that I went back as a volunteer firefighter, I wouldn't respond to any calls during school because school is more important. Unless it's like homeschool or online schooling where you can make up your own hours. And sometimes like I actually didn't go to school one day. Well, a couple of days depending on like if I had to go to a late night call. I remember one day, February 12th of 2016, in Hillsborough, New Jersey. Not that far from where I live. I live in, well, I'd rather not say, but so there's a giant, like hundreds of acres of farmland owned by, I forget what her name was, but it was called Duke Island Park. Well, Duke Island. And there was a warehouse. Well, more than one warehouse. And there was a fire there that started February 11th, I believe it was, if I can recall this right. February 11th. At like 3:30 in the afternoon. So I drove to my fire station, got my bunker gear on. That's what in America we call it bunker gear, but in some other countries they call it turnout gear, because that's what you turn out in that gear. So I guess that's why they called it that. But I always called it bunker gear, even if it turnout gear, bunker gear, same thing. Fire gear, you can even call it, if you're not familiar with the terminology of stuff. But went to a station, which is literally like right up the road from me, so it didn't take me that long. Got my bunker gear on, hopped in the engine, took off towards it. So we're like, oh, it's a warehouse fire. Okay, not bad. We were there from 3:30 in the afternoon to like late into the next day. Like, we were there overnight. That's how bad it was. We actually had to get fire stations from all over New Jersey to come help out. That's how bad it was. And believe it or not, the funniest part about it was we actually had to take shifts. Like, a couple fire stations would be there while the others went to rest somewhere. And then, like, we would trade shifts. So that way people could go fight fires while the others were resting up for their next shift. And it was the craziest thing. Like, we had to deal with very cold, like, the weather, the temperature alone was super freaking cold. It wasn't even funny. Not just that, but we also had to deal with high winds. Really high winds. Like howling winds. And especially try doing that overnight. And so we finally got it put out. And after that, I was like, after that fire, believe it or not, only 2 firefighters got hurt. One with a minor eye injury. I think it was from the high winds and the smoke. okay, I'll pull in once I see the freaking way station. But, yeah. Only 2 firefighters got hurt, one with minor eye damage. I think it was from, either... I wasn't really sure, because we were all over the place. But, could have been from, like, the high winds blowing the smoke into his eyes, or like the dust. And then another one got a like major leg injury. I think it was from might have been like from something falling on him. But like we were all over the place. Like some firefighters were at one location, others was at another location. And we kept it at only 2 warehouses. Yet inside the warehouses were different parts. So some were like paper storage, some were other storage. It's like crazy. And then after like doing that, I'm like, I didn't say I was gonna retire. I just said that I'm gonna hang up my jacket for the last time, but I'll be back, because as a firefighter, even a volunteer, you can hang up your stuff. Not like you're retiring, but you're gonna just give it a break for a while. Then, of course, come back. So I'm like, that was fun and all, doing volunteer, but especially that fire I just talked about, I would have rather got paid to do that fire. So that's why I'm gonna try taking a course in fire science to get my associate's degree. And college isn't really for me. I don't really like college. That's why I'm taking online classes. That way I can use my time wisely. So I can do like the classes in the afternoon, do the live streaming at night, and yeah. Once I get my associate's degree, in fire science, I'll be able to apply for firehouses that actually pays firefighters to do a job. Like the firehouses where I live, my fire department is volunteers, like all volunteers. Even the chief, the deputy chief, all of them are volunteers, not getting paid. So it's non-profit organization. So we like look for donations, and we also hold fundraisers to raise money for our department, like any other fire department would. And pretty much as a volunteer firefighter, you sleep in your own bed, but once you hear the fire alarm going off, you pretty much just go to the fire station, get your bunker gear on, and go. Simple as that. But as a volunteer firefighter, you're not forced to go to every single call. Like, it's recommended that you go try going to a lot of calls, so that way you can show, hey, this is for me, and all of that. But yeah. So pretty much I'm looking for donations to get better internet, get better recording gear, possibly do some other stuff, personal stuff in real life that I have to get taken care of, and also get the store up and running. I can't design to save my life. Well, I can kind of design stuff, but not to a point where it'll be like ready for merchandise. Like, I'll come up with the design and I'll tell my friend that I'll be working with, I'm like, hey, so this is my design, but I don't like this of it, like, I don't like this part of it. Can you make this design but remove this part? And he'll be like, let me check, let me try it, then we'll go from there. And once we get hoodies, sweatshirts, mugs, a lot of things set up, I'll open the store and I'll put a link to it in the description below. As well as a link to my merch store and hashtag merch in my Discord, which will be also linked down below. So down below in the description are my links to Team Trees, which I just like. Well, it's not like I like Team Trees, which I do, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to help support, like, growing trees. Also, my donation link is down below as well, which will be where you can donate. And my Discord link is down below as well. If you have a Discord account and want to join a Discord, be my guest. And yeah. Are we there yet? Where are we even at? Just want to see. So we're still almost in Oregon. So we gotta go through Oregon, then Washington to Tacoma, and delivering it to Walmart, because for like when they get shipments in, they need forklifts to carry all the pallets. Can't even talk. And take the pallets off the truck and all. So that's what I got here. And yeah. Portland, Oregon, yay! I didn't see a sign saying welcome to Oregon yet, but I saw a sign for Portland, so that means we're getting closer to the border. Unless we just passed it. Oh yeah. No. We didn't even get close to it yet. But just saying, this is the way to go to Portland, I guess. We're still in California. Still got a little ways out till we're in Oregon. It's still quite a ways out till we're in Portland, Oregon. Yeah, weed. Weed, California. No, weed, Where are you, weed? Weedy, weed. I think it's Weed, Oregon. Yeah, Weed, Oregon. Somewhere here. Don't know exactly where it is. But yeah, there's a Weed, Oregon. Which is weird, but nah. What can you do? College, okay. Not gonna try pronouncing that, because I'm gonna butcher it so bad that it'll make me look bad, especially with that being a real college. Yeah, I'm not going to Weed today. Sorry, Weed, California, I believe it was. No, I think it's Weed, Oregon, like right here. There's Bend, Oregon. Dells. I think it's like Weed, Oregon. Still have a little ways before we reach the Oregon border. So, this will be fun. Still got 500 miles left. 9 hours, 3 minutes. Says we'll get there around Wednesday around 10 p.m. Which is a whole day before it's supposed to be there. But hey, it's better to be there earlier than late. Because when you get there early, you make more money. When you get there late, you get less money. You lose money basically. So yeah, 500 miles left to go. I remembered that one song. I forget who it's by. I know they're like twin brothers. I believe the song is called 500 miles, like I'll walk 500 miles to, or something like that. Can't remember exactly right now. But yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, Monday stream, if I do stream Monday, not sure yet, but if I do, I still gotta check on a couple people in my FiveM server that are, one's two of them are actual firefighters in real life, and as I used to be a firefighter, I know what I'm doing. Then we got one guy that wants to see what we do as firefighters in game, in the server, in my FiveM server. So I'm the deputy chief. So it goes chief, deputy chief. There's no assistant chief, because we made the assistant chief role fire police, because that's what it's a subdivision. So yeah, only 460 miles left, 8 hours 11 minutes till we're in Tacoma, Washington. We're not even near Oregon border yet. We're still in California. St. Maria, California to Tacoma, Washington. And the reason why I said American Trucks and Madness is because I haven't slept yet, and once I start getting tired, all hell will break loose. So yeah. But let me pass. Fuck you, motherfucker. You're making me get there later, you dumb bitch. By making me do freaking waste station shit. Fuck you. I know what I'm doing already. Actually, that's a good thing that I stopped here, and because I still have a while. It's not due till Thursday between 12 p.m. and about 7 p.m. on Thursday. So and it says I'm supposed to be there by Wednesday night. So I'm like, you know what? Let me sleep. I have time to waste. Not that many people on the road now, because it is midnight Thursday. I'm supposed to be getting there Thursday morning, which is way ahead of schedule, which is good. I may have to stop to get gas, but as of right now, I don't. So, yeah. Medford, Oregon? Yeah. Yay! Finally, we reached Oregon. Sorry, Medford, Not coming to you. Going right through you. Right past you. Heading up to Tacoma, Washington. I'm going through Eugene, which is good because I never explored Eugene yet. Out of all Oregon, what have I not? Coos Bay, Newport, Eugene, or Toronto. I don't know how you spell that. Say that. Astoria as well. True story about Astoria. That's where the Goonies were filmed. The Goonies, way back in the day. Grew up watching that movie. Loved it. Do the truffle shuffle. That was the funniest thing ever. But yeah. The Goonies took place in Astoria, Oregon. Crazy. How I can remember that, but I can't remember a lot of things. But some people can remember more things than others. Some just see something and boom. They're like, oh yeah, I remember that. And some people it's like, nope, I don't remember that at all. But yeah, goddamn. Almost been an hour just doing this freaking trip by itself. So what I'll probably do is once I get to Tacoma, Washington, and deliver the forklifts to where they need to be, where they need to go, I'll most likely probably either find something, find another shipment, that doesn't have to go that far, that's still in Tacoma, Washington, or nearby surroundings. Just so that way I don't have to worry about it. Because after this one, find a short route, short run, and then yeah, gonna call it a night. See, I had a feeling the lanes were gonna merge, so it's like, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna go around them. Don't want to just be sitting there for 5 years doing nothing when I can literally get the forklifts to where they need to be early, ahead of schedule. Canyon Village, or how do you freaking pronounce it? I may be butchering some names, I'm sorry about that. Not too familiar with like certain parts of the US because I live here on the East Coast. And the furthest west I ever been was to Minnesota. Yeah, you better stop. But yeah, for the Southwest I've been was to Minnesota. There it is. My controller disconnected, then reconnected itself. As I'm all over the road. Not really paying attention, but I don't care. Only 300 and about 25 miles left. Hopefully by the end of the stream I'll hit 18,000 miles on this truck, even though I've driven over, well, more than that. Like, this was the first truck I bought, but I did so many jobs just to save up the money for this truck. I probably have like over 60,000 miles trucking, maybe more. I forget how many exact, but yeah, hopefully we'll reach the 18,000 mark before the end of the stream. The move over law, I don't know if it's actually in effect in this game, but yeah, watch. Okay, I thought they were gonna be like, nope, come on, you have to do the way station. It's like, no, go fuck yourself. No way station for me, bitches. That's how cop pull truckers over. By pulling in front of them. Like pulling up to the side of them. Tell them to pull over, and then they'll pull up in front of them. So that way they can't move. Because with the trailer on the back, it's hard to back up. So, yeah. $290 miles to go till we're in Tocohoma. What am I? I'm not even English. There it is. Can't even speak English. Tacoma, Washington. Yeah, I'll definitely did not mean to hit that. I'll definitely be able to how would we say hit 18,000 miles real soon here, with over 270 miles left to go. I love when trucks just like start stopping. It's like, are you turning or what? Same with the cars. Like, what are you, turning or what? Like, do you not know what you're doing? Don't know what you're doing, get off the road. Like this jackass here. It's like, yeah, you better not drive in front, pull in front of me, especially with the cop right there. And I got my lights flashing. Hey, look, a FedEx truck got pulled over. Nice. Now that's funny. Hey, FedEx, UPS, and the other companies like Amazon and whatever other companies there are out there, always speeding around trying to get packages where they need to go ASAP. But yeah. I should be there in 4 hours. Well, for every minute in game is a second in real life. So it's been exactly an hour since I started this stream. I'm surprised. Oh, screw you. Who cares if I'm going 65 into 60? That's what I hate a lot of the time. When you'll be like going 5 miles over the speed limit and a cop just like want to give you a ticket. It's like, dude, hey, I'm only going 5 over, not like that guy who's going 10 or more over. Like, bruh, come on. I thought we were going through Eugene. Yeah, we are right there. Right now. Well, we just went through Eugene. But we didn't discover it because we were on the interstate and we didn't take the road there up to it, so yeah. Oh shit, like that. Going 7-8 miles over the speed limit. Now that will get you a ticket. Portland, Oregon, here we come. Well, we'll just drive by. Drive right through you. There it is. Drive right through you. Sounds so wrong. But this is what happens when you start getting tired. You start saying stupid shit. I thought Albany was in New York. I guess there's an Albany, Oregon. The more you know. Do 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 do. Newport. I want Newport. Oh, I'll bend you over, Albany. Albany, bend you over. Wow. What is wrong with me? What's really wrong with me is I haven't slept yet, and I'm getting tired. That's why I'm saying all of this crazy shit. Oh, you piece of shit. Why are you braking? You know, as a trucker yourself, once you slow down, it takes a while just to speed back up. Salem! And I'm not talking about Salem, Massachusetts. I'm talking about Salem, Oregon. Slam a bend, yeah. Salem Bend, yeah. Wow. I am totally losing it. Trucker Ben is coming in. Not giving a shit now. Speeding. Who cares? Ooh. That car's lucky. If that guardrail wasn't there, I would have just passed them real fast. I remember I was trying to get around people one time in this game, and when I did, I missed my exit. missed my turn. It's like, oh well, let me just make a U-turn here and all of that shit. Let me go 5 miles over the speed limit. Who the fuck cares? I don't. Still 160 miles left to go. Supposed to begin there Thursday at 8 in the morning, which is way off schedule, which is a good thing. Got an Oregon State Trooper right here in front of me. Don't want to speed or do anything stupid. That's like, hey, look at me, I'm an idiot. Even though I already do stupid shit like that. Heading towards Seattle because I gotta go to Tacoma. Guess that's the way. I don't think trucks are allowed in this, but this is how much I care. If it's blocked off because of something stupid, which it is, I still find a way to get around it. Because I didn't want to go that way and then have to reroute. It's like, nope, I'm going my way. It's my way, or the highway. I am crazy. I already know that. Someone tell me if that's actual stadium in Oregon. Damas Arena. Don't really think there's a Oregon. Is there any Oregon teams? Like professional football, baseball, hockey. I'm not really sure. But if there is, let me know, because I don't know. And I'm already speeding. Gotta freaking love it. Not 5 over, not 10 over, but 15 over. Like, yep, there it is. Gotta freaking love it. Especially with the cop right there. Good thing he didn't see me speeding. Otherwise, that would have been bad. Vancouver Way. And we're not going Vancouver Way, Shipyard area. We're going Tacoma, Washington. Audit permits? What? I don't know. That was a weird name. Vancouver. I don't think we're going to Vancouver way, right? Yeah, we're not going Vancouver way. We're going another way. Which I don't think I've ever been this way. I've been like coming the other way, but maybe I have. I don't know. Been a while since I've been in this area. In this exact area I'm talking about. Even though I was already in Washington in my test stream that I was doing. Which was this morning, I want to say. Not this morning. Yesterday morning. Maybe last night. I don't remember. Haven't slept yet. Getting tired. So yeah. Probably gonna deliver this. Then after delivering this, see if there's anything close by that needs to get delivered. Take that job, deliver it, and then end this stream there, because I am getting tired. Rush Road. Ruh-roh. Rush Road. That's how you know I'm bored, if I'm starting to try sounding like people I'm not. But what can I do? Gonna be getting there in less than an hour. Less than 50 miles left. Woo! Yay, I'm happy. I'm almost there. Almost time to sleep. And I'm not even talking about in-game either. I'm talking about real life. Even though it's a quarter after 11 in the morning. I haven't slept yet. So once I'm done making this delivery and seeing if there's any other deliveries that need to be delivered nearby, less than 100 miles of course, then I'll do that delivery. If not, then I'm gonna call it there and end the stream and then go to bed. But we still got 35 miles, well 30 miles till we actually get there. So we still got plenty of time. Do, 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 do. 22 miles. 20 miles and counting. Yay. And it says we're supposed to get there by 8:35 in the morning. And this isn't due till like 12:10 in the afternoon. So you know what that means? That means we're very early, which is really good. Hey, finally Tacoma, Washington. If that's part of Seattle right there, some kind of tone area. Couldn't really read the sign that great. Don't you love it when you just see cars and vehicles make a right-hand turn when you can't? It's like, kind of pisses me off, but it's like, whatever. If not, I can always rest here at the Peterbilt shop. Fix my vehicle, sleep. Since I don't feel like doing that much work, and now since that's delivered, they wanted me to park it like up here. And I was like, you know what? I would, but sorry. I do have the energy to do it. It's just that I'm not great at backing up vehicles. Oh, trailers, so. Let's check this area first, since we're here. Yeah. That has 302 miles. Nope. Wait, can't turn that off. Ooh, Drake something. Come on. Let's see what you have in store. Oh, Utah. Or Oregon, which is 110 miles. Yeah. No, thank you. Drake car dealership. Okay. never really heard of this. But whatever you say. Anything nearby? Nope. Let me see something here. I'm right here. Let's go over there. Just gonna see what the other two companies over yonder want. See what they have to offer. If it's something that's gotta be delivered over here, I'll take it. If not, I'll call it a night. And then do more on Monday. Because today's Saturday, which I normally don't stream Saturday or Sunday. So, yeah. I wasn't even paying attention. What do we have here? Oh, Salt Lake, Utah, and 2 things of Arizona. Yep. No, thank you. No, just gotta make. Just gotta drive like a man. Anything nearby? Nope. And since there's nothing nearby, just gonna pretty much leave it right there and call it a night. So I will see you either in the next video or the next stream I do. Till 10.